What's up YouTube? Team Jackassery coming back with a brand new updated Dragon Ball Super deck profile. This time we are looking at the blue Bardocks crew. But this is also blue-yellow now. Since the last time I uploaded this deck, it was back when Giant Force came out with that draft box. I mean, it just gave me so many good support cards for this. But thanks to Battle Booster, beautiful Battle Booster that we got. It's just an empty box. We got a lot more Bardocks crew support. We got the new Gine, we got the new Tora, we got a bunch of new support, which we are going to look at now. So again, for like the third time, we are going to look at the Bardock leader. If you already know what it does, you know what it does. But for those who don't, it's an auto burst leader. When this card attacks, you can just burst the top two cards. Sorry. When this card attacks a leader card, draw one card. And he gets +5 for the duration of the turn. So just by bursting 2, he's a 15 beat stick that lets you draw when you attack a leader. If your life is 4 or less, you may choose 2 of your energy, switch to active mode, and flip this card over. And we get Bardock, Hope of the Saiyans. And yes, it is a very nice foil leader. I've had this for a very long time, since Clash of Fates came out. So it's a sparking 5 when there are 5 cards in your drop area. When this card attacks, draw one card and it gets +5. So it's a 20 beat stick and draw. When this card attacks, if a Bardock's crew is in your drop area, you may choose one card in your life, place in the drop area. If you do, negate the attack. And this isn't once per turn, so you can just keep taking cards from your life to negate an attack, which is actually pretty nice. It gets around a lot of things that say they can't be negated with a counter, or they can't be countered with a counter skill. This does not have to have a counter skill; it just negates the attack. So this can get beyond Victory Strike, if I can recall, which is actually a really nice defensive tactic. So now we will move on to the deck. First is Unisons. We only run one copy of Bardock Giant Force because I only have one. He is a blue Unison of specified of 2, 15,000 power, and he has 2 abilities. +1, activate. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue Bardock's crew among them to your hand and shuffle your deck. And his -2 auto when your opponent attacks, negate the attack. So just -2, negate the attack. Pretty straightforward, kind of like the leader, except you don't have to take a life, you just have to -2 from him. So if it's late game, you have a lot of energy, just give him a lot of counters. Next we run 3 copies of Planetary Invader Tora. He is a 1-drop, 5,000 combo, 5,000 power. And when you play this card, just look at the top 5 cards you... Oh, no, that's a different Tora. That different card I'm thinking of. I am sorry. I am a little thrown off tonight. When you play this card, choose up to 1 Bardock's crew in your drop area, add it to your hand. So if you need something from your drop area, that's a Bardock's crew, just add it back to your hand. And now, thanks to the Battle Booster, we get to see the new cards. When we run 4 copies of Tora, Keeper of the Red Armband, he is a 1-drop, 5,000 combo, 4,000 power blocker. Auto pay 1 blue. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan card and your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, choose 1 blue Bardock with an energy cost of 4 or 5 in your hand and play it in rest mode. So when he's KO'd, probably with your blocker ability, you get to play a Bardock with an energy cost of 4 or 5 from your hand by paying 1 blue. That's if you and your opponent have 2 or more energy. Or when your opponent has 2 energy, which is a very nice card, because the 5-drops can be kind of hard to play. Hard way to cheat them out, but he's a good way to cheat them out, which is really nice. Next, we run 3 copies of Imparted Wishes Tora. He is a 2-drop, 10,000 combo, +1 uses combo, 16,000 power, energy exhaust blocker, ages blue and yellow, and he has an once per turn auto. Add 1 blue Bardock's crew from your energy to your hand. When this card is KO'd, negate this skill's energy exhaust and place it in your energy. So when he's KO'd, you just take a Bardock's crew from your drop, add it to your, or from your energy to your hand, and then he gets placed in your energy, ignoring energy exhaust, which is always nice to have for a really good blocker like that. Next we run 3 copies of Planetary Invader Fascia. She is a 1-drop, 5,000 combo, 5,000 power, And this is the one, when you play this card, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 Bardock's crew card from among them, add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So she's just your generic top 5 search. Most decks have them. Thank God for this deck, there's a lot of search. So I've ran a little bit extra cards in this deck. Not extra cards, just more than 50 cards in the deck. Next we run 3 copies of Bardock, the Final Spark. He is a 2-drop, 5,000 combo, 15,000 power permanent. This skill cannot be negated in any areas, and this card cannot be played from areas using skills, so you can't Shugash him or cheat him out in any way. You have to play him with his specific of 2. If your leader card is Blue Saiyan card, when this card is KO'd by an opponent's skill, place a card in your energy from your drop. So say if you have 3 of these out, your opponent makes you knock them out. They go right to your energy instead, which is very nice if you get all 3 of them out. And next we have 3 copies of the new Gine Heroic Support. She is a 2-drop, 1,000 combo, and 10,000 power. Power of Sparking 5. Auto Sparking 5. If your leader card is Blue Bardock's Crew or a Heroine card, when this card is used in a combo, you may add 1 Blue Bardock's Crew or 1 Heroine card with an energy card. You may add 1 Blue Bardock's Crew card or 1 Heroine card in your energy to your hand. If you do, add 1 Mono Blue Bardock's Crew or Heroine card other than copies of this card from your drop area and put in your energy in rest mode. So you can just take a Bardock's Crew from your drop or from your energy, add it to your hand, then play. Then you can add 1 Mono Blue Bardock's Crew from your drop area into your energy. Sorry, that is really confusing wording. So you can just take a Heroine card. Okay, so we're just going to scrap the Heroine stuff. You're just going to be mostly playing this for the Bardock's Crew stuff. So you could just take a card from your drop area that has Bardock's Crew in its name into your energy and take a card from your energy and add it to your hand. That's simplifying it because that's a lot of text. Next, active main, pay 1 blue if your leader card is a Bardock's Crew card, and you can send this from your drop area to your warp, add 1 Tora's red armband or Assault of the Great Apes from your deck or drop area, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck if you look through it. So this is your search for the new support for Assault of the Great Apes, or you can get the really old Tora's red armband, which really needed some support. So there's the new Gine. Next we run 3 copies of Shugash, the Great Ape Assault. He is a 3-drop, 5,000 combo, 19,000 power. Blocker, EX Evolve 1 blue on a blue Shugash. When using this card's Evolve skill from your hand, you can choose the cards in your energy instead, and play this card in active mode. So you can just evolve from a Shugash in your energy instead by paying 1 blue. When this card is KO, choose up to 1 blue Bardock's Crew with an energy cost of 5 or less in your hand. Play it with its skills negated for the turn. So he's another cheat out of 5-drop Bardock once this card is KO'd. Next we run 3 copies of Fascia Great Ape Assault. She is a 3-cost, 5,000 combo, 20,000 power, unique critical. EX Evolve of 1 blue on a Fascia. When using this card's Evolve, it's the same as the other. You can evolve with the card from your energy instead of a card that's in your battle area. If your leader card is a Blue Saiyan card, when this card is in your energy evolves into this card, you have less energy than your opponent. Add the top card of your deck into your energy. So if you're evolving from a Fascia in your energy, that puts you 1 turn behind. So the top card of your deck will go into your energy, so that way you're not shorted after she evolves. Next we run 4 copies of Tora Great Ape Assault. He is a 4-drop, 5,000 combo, 20,000 power blocker. EX Evolve of 2 blue on a blue Tora. And same as the other abilities, you can evolve from him in your energy and switch in active mode. Auto, at the end of your turn, switch this card active mode and another auto. If your leader card is Blue Saiyan card, when this card is KO'd by an opponent's skill, place the top card of your energy into... when this card is KO'd by an opponent's skill, place this card into your energy from your drop area. So once he's KO'd from your battle area, you can put him from your drop area into your energy. So it's just more energy ramp. Next we run 2 copies of King Vegeta Great Ape Assault. He is a 5-drop, 10,000 combo, plus 1 to use the combo, 25,000 power. Triple strike. Pay 3 blue to evolve on a King Vegeta. That's blue. Same ability, he can evolve from your energy. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, return it to his owner's hand. So just when he's played, you get to bounce something. Unfortunately, does not ignore barrier. But pretty good triple striker. Next we run 4 copies of Bardock's Will of Iron. So we run 4 of these. Unfortunately, I only have 2 foils, 2 non. Kinda sucks. I wish I had a full playset of foil. He has a 4-drop, 10,000 combo, plus 1 to use his combo, 20,000 power, double strike blocker. During your turn, at the end of the battle, after you combo with this card, choose 1 Bardock and evolve onto it. So once you've used your Bardocks, when they attack, they do their thing. You can combo this, and he will evolve onto one of your Bardocks. So it's also too bad he doesn't switch to active mode when you evolve. Otherwise, that'd be really good. Next, we're getting onto the Bardocks. I run 1 copy of Bardock's Legend Origin. He is a 4-drop, 10,000 combo, plus 1 to use his combo. Energy Exhaust, Unique Blocker, Arrival, Blue-Yellow. And he has the, if you have a blue Bardock's crew in play, negate the skill's Energy Exhaust in all areas, so you can just play it from your hand into your energy with no problem, no energy exhaust, as long as you have a Bardock's crew out. Sorry, my finger shadow one's in the way. Auto. At the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. If your leader card is blue Bardock's crew, draw 2 cards. So at the end of the turn, if he's in play, you get to draw 2 cards. So you really want him out in the field. I do want to get my hands on more. It's just that my current store is just out of stock on them. Considering it's a draft box exclusive, go figure. Next we run 3 copies of Final Strike Bardock. He is a 5-drop, 10,000 combo, plus 1 to use his combo, 25,000 power barrier. You can only play up to 1 Final Strike Bardock in play, so you can only have 1 in play, so he's technically unique. When this card is switched from rest mode to active mode, if your leader card is Bardock's crew, choose 1 card in your hand, choose 1 card in your opponent's hand, and place it at the bottom of the deck. So at the beginning of your turn, when you switch from rest mode to active mode, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, place it at the bottom of the deck. So that's probably why you can only have 1 out. If you could have like a playset out, which is, by the looks of it, real easy with this deck, you can whittle your opponent's hand down a little bit. And the last Bardocks, we run 2 copies of Super Saiyan Bardock, Never Ending Vengeance. He is a 5-drop, 5,000 combo, plus 1 to use his combo, 25,000 power. Energy Exhaust, Unique Barrier. If you have a Bardock's crew in play, reduce this combo cost by 1, so he'd just be a 5. Activate, pay 1 blue, 1 generic. If your leader card is a Bardock's crew, choose 1 Taurus armband or Assault of the Great Apes from your hand, activate it, negate this skill for the duration of the game. Unfortunately. So, you just pay 1 blue, 1 generic to play 1 of each. So you can either play Assault of the Great Apes or Taurus red armband, but we will get to those cards in a moment. So just by paying 2 blue, you're just paying for 2 less for your good extra cards. So he's really nice to have too. Plus he could be cheated out with other abilities. Next for the super combo, we'd run 4 copies of Tulu the Seeker. He is a 2-drop. Super combo, so he's just got 0 combo cost and 12,000 power. When you combo with this card, if your leader card is a Bardock's crew in your life is 5 or less, draw 1 card, and he gets to less 10,000. So he's just there to be the generic super combo for this leader, because I actually prefer the super combo over some, because he awakens he uses super combo when your life is 5 or less instead of 4 or less. So you get to use your super combos at turn early. And last we get to the extra cards, we run 2 copies of Taurus red armband. Yes, I got 2 alt arts. They are very nice, and yes, I'm keeping them. So it's a really nice Taurus dying and Bardock's crew, and good luck, old friend. Really nice. Active main. If your later card is a Bardock's crew, choose 1 blue Tora in your drop area, send it to your orb, draw 4 cards, And choose one Final Strike Bardock in your battle area. Switch it to active mode. It gets plus 10,000 power and double strike for the duration of the turn. At the end of your turn, choose one of your energy, switch to active mode. So you get to switch to active mode. And you can choose one of your Bardocks and rest mode, switch to active mode. Since next to this ability, your opponent's pitching another card to the bottom of their deck when he switched again to active mode. Now you can see why this Bardock only negates the skill for the duration of the game, because you just don't want your opponent to, the game doesn't want you using 2 of these at once, so that we're getting 8 cards in your hand, giving your Bardock plus 20,000 double strike and untapping 2 energy, because then you can just use 2 more energy, play another red armband, play another red armband, play another red armband, and just continue the cycle. But too bad that Never-Ending Vengeance only lets you play once with that ability, sadly. Next we run 2 copies of Assault of the Great Apes. This is the card that that Gine lets you play or add to your hand, so it's a 4-drop extra card, specific cost of 2 blue. Yes, more text. Active main. If your leader card is a mono blue Saiyan card, place 2 mono blue battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's crew from your deck into your drop area. Shuffle your deck and play up to 5 mono blue battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's crew in your drop area. And at the end of your opponent's next turn, choose all blue battle cards that are both blue Great Ape and Bardock's crew in your battle area and send them to the warp. So mostly you want to play this when you're going for game. So then you'll play maybe some of your Shugash, some of your Fascia, some of your Tora. Unfortunately, you can't play the King Vegeta because he's not Bardock's crew. And you can also... Wait, did I read it say? Yeah, they have to be mono blue, so unfortunately, you can't play the Bardock Iron Will with this ability. But we got plenty of choices to choose from with that ability. So those are the big extra cards out of the way. Next we run 4 copies of Flame Bullet. It is a 1-drop extra card, negate. If your leader card is blue, negate the attack, and choose one of your mono blue battle cards and switch it to active mode. Again, you can just use this with Final Strike Bardock during your opponent's turn. If he's like attacked, you just use the negate, switch him back to active mode, and again, your opponent has to pitch a card, and there you go. Another really good card to use for the deck. And last but not least, we run 4 copies of Dimension Magic. It's a 1-drop sparking negate. If your leader card is blue, negate the attack, then choose 2 of your blue energy, switch to active mode. If you have 5 cards in your drop area, take a card from your life instead of playing this card's energy cost, and just a free negate by taking a card from your life. And this has been a very long deck profile. I know it's quite a few extra cards. I think it's like 57, but there's a lot of search, a lot of draw, a lot of play. So why not add a bit of extra cards? Plus, it's a burst later, so you want to have more cards in your deck as possible. Anyways, that's it for this deck profile. Remember to comment, rate, please subscribe. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. There'll be more content like this and much more on my channel. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.